Rare earths are a group of special elements that are not that rare but very difficult to produce economically. And there's a major, they use a lot of new high-tech applications. One of the major drivers is in permanent magnets, which are used extensively in hybrid vehicles, electrical vehicles, and in the big wind energy generating turbines. So very much in terms of green energy applications. China, since the middle 80s, developed close to a monopoly on world supply. And they've set up a major industry in China developing the rare earths. In the last year, they have, for various reasons, started to limit the number of exports, the amount of exports that they're exporting rare earths, which is creating a shortfall in the West. So there's a major pressure on to develop, both for strategic and economic reasons, supplies outside of China. And so there's a big pressure on finding new rare earths at the moment. The big impact that the Chinese decisions have made is that they are implementing policies that have increased their domestic consumption. So in the past, a lot of the stuff was being exported to the West. They are consuming more inside China. And there's what we call light rare earths and heavy rare earths, and they have very different abundances in the crust and therefore very big differences in value. And China has got very large supplies of the light rare earths but limited resources in the heavy rare earths. And so they are looking now to protect their reserves of the heavy rare earths. The latest estimates is that they only have about 20 years of reserves. So they want to protect those, understandably. And that's the reason they're actually limiting the exports. And so the West has to actually find alternative sources for that shortfall. And that's what's created the big pressure on exploration companies.